Friday afternoon, I was alerted to the horrific incidents quite soon after they took place. Actually, I happened to be working and had the news channel on, which I do quite often. And I saw the initial wave came in, and I had to say I stopped everything. I was just in shock that still it's taken some time to subside, because to think that the world is made up of billions of people, that individuals could conduct themselves in such a callous and disrespectful way, something that takes a lot to sink in. We have a very strong French community in Bermuda. We've got a French consul that's been here and does good work on behalf of the people of France. I had the pleasure of meeting with the Cabinet Secretary earlier this year when the French consul to New York was here. So it hits close to home. We have tragedy all over the world on a regular occasion, but when it strikes close or closer to home with areas you have direct link, we have Bermudians studying and living in Paris. We've got colleagues who've been over there. The Minister of Finance has been over there on business. I was over there on vacation, sat in some of those very cafes at the end of August and early September, just enjoying myself without a care in the world. So to think on a Friday night that some idiots could stop and aim weapons at fellow brothers and sisters is incomprehensible. So we had to speak out. And thanks to our team, we sent our message of condolences out right away, condemning the attacks as well. And we contacted the French consul in Bermuda for a comment. Together with Government House, we've lowered flags to the half-mast until tonight at sunset. And I'm in the process of just signing off a letter to President Hollande to convey through the Council our support and our thought for them during a very difficult period. One last thing I will say on this try to all of the members of the media here. These type of events happen way too frequently in our world. We need to allow leaders in the various communities to deal with them in the appropriate way. And we need to stand up and support them in their decisions, because this is a direct attack on humanity, on the goodness, the compassion of people. And the free world will not allow that to continue. So we need to stand up and support our leaders and support those people in the community today, tomorrow, and into next month, and into the holiday season that's coming soon, because we live in an instantaneous gratification world. Those people will live with the scar of that memory for the rest of their lives, losing family and friends. And by the work we do, we can make their pain just that little more bearable. And so that's our commitment here in Bermuda, and that should be the commitment of people around the world. So we have a heavy heart today as we go about our proceedings. But for the grace of God, it could have been anybody at any point in the free world. I guess the last thing I will say about this is that those radicals who have no place in our society use fear to strike at the very heart of the fabric of what we treasure: freedom, tolerance, understanding, respect. And so as Premier of Bermuda, I want people to know that don't let the fear get in the way of living your lives. Pay attention to what's around you. Pay attention to the authorities, because together we will work through this, and we cannot let those individuals take a foothold in our society. Brian.
Are there any security implications with Bermuda in this?
Obviously, there are always security implications in any jurisdiction. I prefer not to go into any details because certainly security is always a top priority and always a very quiet priority that you don't put out there. But we work very closely with all the security authorities in Bermuda and with Government House in the UK to make sure that we keep Bermuda as secure as possible. We have steps in place, have been in place for many years to protect our borders, and we'll continue to do that. So the people of Bermuda should be assured that we work 24/7 to keep this place safe and secure. In light of that, we're small, but we've always punched well above our weight, and in light of the fact that quite often we're on the world stage. So we're going to stand up and protect our freedom and the way of life that we have, but we need people to work with us as well.